afternoon now. It is such a dreary day. It was so nice and sunny this morning, and now all of a sudden it is so dark and gloomy, and I think it's supposed to rain the next few days actually. So there goes all of our natural light, and springtime is coming. If you don't know, springtime in Northwest Indiana means rain for about 6 months straight. So that'll be fun. Well, welcome to the vlog. This is our first episode. My name's Katy. I am a mom, and apparently now I am starting a honey brand. So I really wanted to document everything from day one, walk you guys through the ins and outs of what it's taking to build this brand up, and really just document it for myself, if anything else, so I can look back and remember what it was like at the beginning stages, the good, the bad, and everything in between. I actually started this brand here at my kitchen table. We're a small batch honey brand, and we're starting our launch with a few flavors of infused honey, creamed honey, and Wildroot pours, which are cocktail mixers, honey-based cocktail mixers. Our first market is in 17 days, which is really scary because I don't have my labels and I don't have my jars yet. And all of that will be coming next week. So me and my co-packer will be doing a very last minute run for our first launch. And it'll be interesting, I guess. You know, nothing like waiting until the last minute to do everything. So in the meantime, I've been getting all the back end work set up. I'm building my website myself. I'm starting up all the social media myself, going over what financing is gonna look like, you know, all the accounting and bookkeeping aspects of everything. All of this is new to me. I've never been part of a brand that focuses on a product. So this is totally new territory for me. Luckily, I feel like I have a really good support system and folks that I can reach out to with random questions, and they're really helping me out. So I'm really excited. The bigger picture for everything for me is to eventually build all of this into an estate. I see a big apiary, which if you don't know, that means basically a bee farm. So my goal is to have my own apiary that you can go see and walk through and learn about bees and honey and how that whole process happens. I also want to have a meadery on site as well, where we make our own mead, which is honey-based wine, and eventually have a big event space that will be where you can have weddings or gatherings or big dinners even, and I'm really excited. So that's where I see all of this going. That's where I'm heading, and we're starting with honey. While we are nowhere near any of that right now, we are getting the baby steps down. We have to get our first launch ready to go. So this will be an interesting chapter of my life, doing all sorts of things I've never done before, really stepping outside of my comfort zone here. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. So that was unexpected, but Amazon just came early for once, and all of my gift packaging that I'm gonna offer as part of a gifting program is here. So I figured we could put it all together. So I am building out a gifting program that I thought it would be really great for people like realtors, or maybe like a mortgage person, somebody who has an end client that they are working with on big deals, or if it was a good Christmas gift for somebody, something like that. So you can purchase my honey through this gifting program, and it's already pre-packaged. So it'll come in the gift packaging, and you won't have to wrap it. It will come right to you, and you can just give it right to your client or to whoever you want to gift it to. So I was ordering a couple different types of gift packaging because I wanted to make sure it was really high quality before I offer it up to anybody for sale. I would hate to, so loud. I would hate to sell something that isn't worth what you're paying. Every part of what I'm building, that seems to be the general theme that I'm leaning towards, is quality over anything else. So we have some gift packaging that is for one jar alone, or you can upgrade to a larger, more upscale box with the magnetic closure and have all 3 products or a mix of different products in that gift basket. So these are the first gift boxes that I was thinking of for just like one jar of honey, of infused honey or creamed honey. How do you put this together? Rule number 1, you gotta be smarter than the box. Don't make me Google this. Like, how hard can it be to put together a box, you know? Ha! Ha! Got it. Step 1, make the box. God, that was way harder than it needed to be. So there are a million different colors tissue paper that you could possibly buy, and none of it looked like what I really wanted. So I got like 8 of them, and we'll see which one we like best. So this is the box I got for the single jar honey, thinking that it could just bloop right in there. You would see the label that I don't have yet, and it would be in a gift package. I'm gonna put some cute like ribbon on it, and some tissue stuffing in there, and kind of call it a day. And that'll be the single package. But I don't know, the box seems kind of flimsy to me. I would want to get something more premium, I think, if I was purchasing something as a gift for a client, you know? Let me see, I might have to re-look at those and order something better. Not in love with that one. So this is the gift box. This is the box. I gotta fold this too. This was a nicer box. It's obviously way bigger, and it's for, so much easier. You just pop the sides up. I gotta do the sticker so they stay. Yeah, baby. This is what I'm talking about. This is substantial. This is what I want to sell. Those are too flimsy. But it has magnetic closure. So it's got 2 little magnets here. I don't know if you could see. Probably not. It magnets shut. So this looks more like a gift you would want to give a client. This does not. This looks like, I don't even think I would package my jars in a boutique in this. These are going back. Not a fan. If I'm selling a gift set, I want it to look like a gift, you know? This is much better. So this is huge. But this is gonna fit, think a couple different, you could do a 3 or 4 set of different infused honeys, or the creamed honeys, or the pours, our drink mixers, will be able to fit in here sideways. So you could do one of those mixed in with 2 or 3 infused honeys. This is, I'm keeping this box. I really like this box. And that's the one thing about this whole process that I was not expecting. And I know, like, you think and you're like, duh, no shit, but you have to pick out every single little detail. You don't get a jar with a lid and a seal and a label. Like none of that comes together. You have to source it all. You have to make sure it fits right. You have to make sure it's good quality, that the jar looks like it's a good jar. I am so not going for like farm stand honey at all. So no squeezy bottles with shiny little sticker on top. And there are a time and a place for those types of brands. That's just not what I'm going for. For me, it's gonna be a little bit more high end, I want it to feel like something special when someone purchases it or gives it as a gift. I want it to feel like they're getting something special because it's special to me. All of our honey, everything that we make is gonna be small batch. So it's not going through a really large production facility. My co-packer and I will be making each batch. So it's not gonna be sitting in a warehouse on a shelf waiting for, you know, giant pallets of orders to come in and it's sitting there forever. No, this is small batch. Everything gets hand packed. Everything gets checked over by human eyes. The labels are being put on with human hands. So it's special. It really is. It's something special. So I want it to feel special when people receive it. And if somebody is going to be paying extra for it to be coming in a gift package, the gift packaging has to feel that same way. It needs to feel special. It needs to feel like something that somebody is excited to get. So this box actually came with its own stuffing or whatever you want to call this stuff. Sorry, that crinkling is so loud. Let me just rip it open. This tissue itself feels very chintzy, for lack of a better term. I will not be using that. I don't like the color. I don't like how it feels. I feel like I get better filling for my kids' Easter baskets than that. So that is not getting used at all. But let's see. So this box came with a ribbon, which seems like a really great color, a good feel. It's not too shiny, where it feels super synthetic. Is it crazy that I would probably actually iron this ribbon if I were to use it because of the little creases? I would never send it out like that. So the idea is that the ribbon would then wrap around the box. The one thing that I am not loving about this gift packaging, the box seems great and sturdy. It feels good, which is a weird thing to say. But that's also something that I think you need to look for too, is how something feels. It feels premium. Now, the color, I really don't think I love the black. I don't like stark white or straight black. It doesn't really go with any of my branding. A lot of my branding is ivory or cream instead of white. And then my wording or texts would be not in black, but it's a very dark chocolate brown, almost like a walnut, chocolate, chestnut brown. So keeping more to that gold and ivory and brown theme, I don't think that this black box, like when you look at it, says to you that this would instantly be like Wildroot branded. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, or if I'm so overthinking it. You'll have to let me know, but I do like the box itself. Now, if I can find this in a chocolate brown, sold, instantly sold. I don't love the black. These flimsy boxes with the plastic window, these are not it for me. These are going back for sure. Tissue paper. It's really hard to tell the color of things online on your computer screen. So you're almost taking a chance when you order it. But this tissue looks exactly like the color I wanted. This is the color that This ivory is the color of our labels. The paper of the label, the background of the label is this exact ivory color. So, or cream, I should say. It's not stark white. So to match and stay on brand, I picked more of a cream tissue. And I think that this is the exact color that I was wanting. This other one that I picked as a backup seems a little yellowy, and that is not the look we are going for. So that one will be going back as well. I did get a black tissue paper just to see if it would go with the black box. But now that I'm looking at it next to our honey, like look how golden that is. Next to this black box. Yes, it stands out and really makes it pop. But I don't think that's the look I'm going for at all. So I feel like it would just be kind of taking a shortcut to just put it in a black box. I really need to find this, but in dark brown. Like a chocolate brown would look so great with this. This isn't gold. It's actually more of like a creamy gold. It's not rose gold either. Like a soft gold. And that's the gold that's on our label it's more soft. But I love the color gold of this ribbon. Hey guys, I just put the babies down for a nap and I just had to show you my current office situation. It is so bad and honestly pretty embarrassing, but I was coming in here to do some work today, and I really wanted to get my shipping label printer set up and ready to go. I'm hoping to launch the store next week online, so I'll be able to ship out my products, but just look at the state of this office right now. Let me turn you around. Goodness, it is filled to the brim with shipping products, a random scrunchie on the floor, my kids' crap is scattered all through here. And if this doesn't tell you what it's like to start a business from your house, I really don't know what does. I actually have more boxes on the porch that I have to bring in, and it's all of my jars and bottles for my product for the launch. So it's about 6 cases of jars and 4 cases of bottles, and I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I do have to take it directly over to my co-packer so we can get started on filling up the product orders for the first launch. But I just wanted to give you a little embarrassing sneak peek of my office. I cannot believe it's gotten this bad. I really don't even know. But look at this cute honey decoration. Let it be. How cute is that? My sweet neighbor got that for me. Her husband is actually the co-packer I'm working with as well, so she knows all about everything that I'm doing, and they're just super supportive. And she went shopping with her girlfriends this weekend and brought me back a cute little gift. Isn't that adorable? So I put it up in my office right next to my 2 of my 4 kids' pictures, and now I'm realizing I need more decorations on my shelves. I have my gardening books, which is such a grandma thing to say. And my God, everything is so unorganized. I have my daughter's random nail supplies in there. I think that's a lampshade. I don't know. I really don't. This is like a basket of random knick-knacky things. I think what happened is we got rid of our junk drawer in our kitchen, and somehow everything just ended up in here somewhere. So every time I have to go on Amazon before I purchase anything new or any little gadget or something that I think I need, I have to double check our office to make sure we don't already have it, or 4 of them, because that's how things just accumulate in my house. But anyways, I'm gonna get some of these packaging opened and put together. I do have to return some of this from yesterday. We went over the gift boxing packaging. I'm gonna return a lot of that I can anyways, And I ordered some new gift boxes and they're way cuter. I don't know how I didn't find them the first time I was looking online. They look more substantial. They better be, because they're way more pricey, but I think it's worth it, being able to put that quality product out there. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work. Chargers everywhere. Where are they coming from? I'm gonna need, if all of this is going in here, I need a shelf, a big shelf on this wall that I can open up all of these packaging boxes, have them all lined up, ready to go, easy to grab. I don't want to have to be sifting through different boxes to try to find something for an order. And all of this is already a mess, and I don't even have my product in here yet. So I'm definitely gonna need some sort of shelving unit. Storage, a lot of storage. That's the main issue. Okay, hear me out. If you have kids, you'll know what I'm talking about. When they gift you something that, is so not your vibe, your aesthetic at all. And you can't even read what it says. And I think, let me just show you. So this is a one of a kind from my eldest. I keep it because how stinking cute. I think that's supposed to be me. I don't really know. But it says I love you. No, it's now. I love you no matter what. So from 2022, keeping it. This is the best thing I've ever purchased. Wrong. This is the best thing I've purchased so far for my business. And I've been using it to take product photos for my co-packer on the side too. So it's essentially a big whiteboard. And it comes with different, with these clips that hold it up. And then it comes with all of these different backdrops. Let me just sell this to you. So each backdrop has two sides. So some of them look like wood, some of them look like tiles, and you can clip some to be like the floor, the countertop, and then clip another one to be like the wall or your backsplash or whatever, like a scene you're trying to set. And you can take your product videos and your still shots on that. And it's nice and clean. So I've come to realize that I think I bought too many like shipping boxes, too many different sizes. I don't even remember what I bought them for, like what sizes are for what. I have, this is embarrassing. I don't even care. This is an 8x4x4 box, which will fit. This is our jar, so it'll fit the jar, wrapped in our paper honeycomb to keep it safe. So I'm thinking that this will fit one jar. 8 by 4 by 4, because the jar itself is a 6 by 3 1/4 or something like that. 2 1/4? I don't know. So I think these will be our like single jar order shipping boxes. And the next size I have is an 8 by 6 by 6. And I think these are for the pour bottles. Those are taller liquor shaped bottles that I don't have any to show you right now. But I think that that's what these boxes are for. I have boxes of boxes. I don't even know. And then I have a 10 by 8 by 7. And I really don't know what this size is for. You know what's also crazy to me is that I bought this, it's paper that's cut into honeycombs that you stretch out and use instead of bubble wrap because it's more eco-friendly, and although my kids love them some bubble wrap. But then they ship it in this heavy plastic. Like, I don't understand. You buy these things to be having like the more eco-friendly option, and that's even what they, you know, advertise to sell this for, but they wrap it in this heavy plastic that is not biodegradable and is not eco-friendly. So, you know, it's kind of like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So I don't know if you've ever seen this, but it comes in a roll like this. It's paper, but you stretch it out, like you wrap it around your jar every which way, and then it sticks to itself, and you don't need tape or bubble wrap or nothing. You just kind of wrap it around. Probably do more layers than just one. But then your jar is safe in the box during transport. It's not going anywhere. And it won't break on the way to the customer. And then they get it and they can either use this in like their garden as mulch. You can shred it up and use it as mulch, and then it'll biodegrade, which is awesome. Or you can use it as fire starter. We have wood burners in our house, and that's how we heat our house in the winter. But this would be really good as a fire starter. I know it's not super eco-friendly to burn it, but hey, it's another use for it other than just throwing it away. Okay, you guys, what do we think? I can see my desk. I can see the floor. I can see the stuff I shoved under the desk. Hey, we're making it work, okay? So I know I still have boxes of boxes, but I am going to look on either Facebook Marketplace or maybe Amazon has a good small little shelving unit that I can keep the shipping boxes on, because they come flat. So that's not a huge deal. I just don't want to keep them in boxes like that. I don't love that. But this is going to be my little workstation to pack up all my orders. So up here, I put my shipping tape, the honeycomb. I'm going to get one of those roll holders so I can that can stay on the shelf. You can pull the honeycomb paper out as you need it, and then it can just stay up there. And then my printer is all set up and ready to go. I tucked it over there right next to the computer, mostly so I could shove the cord down the little side hole there and not have to see that. But then in here, I'm going to keep all of the gift packaging set stuff. So there's that box I'm not keeping. But I'm going to keep all my tissue paper in here. The honey dippers for the gift sets. Anything gift set related will be down there just so it stays out of the way. So in this corner, I have to keep all of my market supplies. So that is my big banner that goes behind my market booth. Those are the sample spoons that came in. My other market booth supplies will be coming in this week, so I'll be able to open those with you probably in the next episode. But look at my office. She's small, but she's mighty. There's a whole lot of stuff in here crammed in and under all of the furniture. So thanks for following along. This week, I feel like we got a lot accomplished. Oh, there you are. I got my labels finalized and ordered. I'll show you those when those come in, and I have been going through, really working through the gift packaging, pricing, and what that package is going to look like. Open that with you guys. Got the office cleaned up, squared away, so my mind can be clear, and it just feels so good. I feel like we're in a good spot. My first market is in it's in 2 weeks, 2 weeks from this Friday. So, so it's coming up fast. I'm hoping to have my products online before then. So I'll keep you guys updated, and we'll see you next week.